Yo guys, it's Shazam. Today unfortunately I got a recycled video, but trust me, it's way better than the original. That's right, my third video ever was on this topic, which I enlisted a while ago. Not cause it was bad, but it wasn't as good as I would have liked it to be. So today I'm gonna tell you why Itachi really was in Konoha after Orochimaru's defeat. So, just to remind everybody of what happened, I'm gonna recap. Itachi and Kisame go to Konoha, the Jonin catch them, they get stomped, Itachi says he's there to capture Naruto, he sees Jiraiya, says he'd lose even with Kisame by his side, proceeds to separate Jiraiya from Naruto, confronts Naruto, Jiraiya confronts them, they run, bye-bye. What? Itachi was a hero and he was only there to remind Danzo that he's still alive and he'd better not harm Sasuke? That's right, Obito tells Sasuke that Itachi was only there to basically remind Danzo that he's alive, and if he harms Sasuke, he'd leak every secret he knows of the village to other villages, and that's why the whole argument of Itachi not wanting to fight Jiraiya came to be, especially with Itachi flat out saying he doesn't want to fight or kill the Jonin. Or did he? That's right, fellas, Itachi was in fact there to capture Naruto. Was he there for the Danzo crap? Possibly, but we have more reason to believe that he was there on official Akatsuki duty to capture Naruto and the Nine-Tailed Fox. Let's start from the Konoha crap. First off, Itachi was originally intended to be an actual villain, not a spy or anything. Not that he was a good spy anyway. So anything Kishimoto wrote there was intended for him to be actually bad. So at the very least, author's intent played a major role there. But sure, you could say it was retconned and all, but then you have his fight with the Jonin, those being Kakashi, Asuma, and Kurenai. He clearly says that he doesn't want to fight. He traps Kakashi in Tsukuyomi, and Kakashi also states that he could have killed him through Tsukuyomi but didn't. This could be either in reference to the chakra cost of Tsukuyomi or the fact that Itachi didn't want to kill him anyway. I'd say the chakra cost makes more sense combined with the fact that he's got another mission, and wasting chakra there would be bad. But then, when Kakashi reveals that he knows about the Akatsuki, Itachi orders Kisame to kill Asuma and Kurenai, then take Kakashi. Now, taking Kakashi, I'd assume, to an Akatsuki hideout is as suspicious as a guy with a pedo stash telling playground kids that he's got candy in his white van. Nothing good. So even if Itachi was holding back, Kisame wouldn't hold back, especially with everyone having their eyes closed while Kakashi is on the ground half dead. By the way, the genjutsu he used in Kakashi, the crucifixion thing, is the same genjutsu he used on an Uchiha with 2 Sharingan and still went crazy because of it. So if it wasn't killing intent, Itachi probably had in mind to possibly permanently cripple Kakashi. Had Tsunade not come to the village, he still would have been in a coma. And then Guy arrived to save the day. Complete chance, nothing planned there. Then he claims that he wouldn't be able to beat Jiraiya even with Kisame by his side. At best, both sides would be seriously injured. Whether you agree or not with this statement overall, you can't deny that it makes sense with Kisame stating he's weaker, plus the fact that we've seen Jiraiya actually overpower him, and considering Itachi's recent fight with Kakashi. And if you want to argue for Susanoo, here's the thing. Susanoo progresses the more you use your eyes, and only in his fight with Sasuke did he manifest the humanoid Susanoo with flesh and all. So 3 years ago, it probably was pretty weak, like a rib cage or something. But you want to argue Itachi's statement was a lie because he didn't want to fight Jiraiya? Fine. Why didn't he want to fight Jiraiya but wanted to fight Kakashi, Asuma, and Kurenai? Is Jiraiya more valuable than all those in his eyes? Keep in mind one of them is the son of the third. The other is practically Jiraiya's right-hand man, since Jiraiya tells him everything, which Itachi didn't know, by the way. So in his eyes, Kakashi was the one with the intel on the Akatsuki, making him more of an asset to the Leaf than Jiraiya, and at least as far as Itachi knew. Combined with the fact that apparently Jiraiya's power is so bad that Itachi could easily beat him, yeah, I don't see how Jiraiya has significant importance to the Leaf if that's the case. But back to Kakashi, who's also feared by nations as the copy ninja and the son of the White Fang. Oh, did I mention he's also the mentor of both the brother he wants to protect so bad and Konoha's powerhouse, the Biju? So yeah, I think that's a pretty big leap. But okay, let's say I have my head up my butt and that I don't know anything about the series and that I need to read the manga. Ask yourself this question: what was the point of lying there? Did he tell Kisame that they can't fight Jiraiya and then leave? No, he simply said that every strong person has a weakness, then proceeded to use that said weakness of Jiraiya's, which is women, and he is the one who has the means to distract Jiraiya using said weakness. It's like Itachi was insisting on going after Naruto anyway. He didn't use Jiraiya as an excuse and run. He deduced, planned, and executed Jiraiya's weakness plan thing. He totally wanted to go there. Kisame practically gave up. It was Itachi who insisted on going there. So he distracts Jiraiya, knocks on Naruto's door like a gentleman, and then Kisame offers to chop off Naruto's limbs. Itachi does not object. May I tell you the consequences of that happening? The 12-year-old Jinchuriki of the nine-tailed fox with no legs, basically a free target for the Akatsuki, no way to defend himself, can't be a ninja anymore. It's a friggin' death sentence. And Itachi was okay with that. It was only after Sasuke showed up that this execution was stopped. Again, by chance, unless you want to argue that Itachi's Jesus who can see the future or something, which isn't far-fetched at this point. Sasuke gets smacked, so Naruto builds up some of Kyuubi's chakra. Kisame almost went with the limb chopping thing, but then Jiraiya showed up, again by chance. And Itachi was doing nothing to stop Kisame. They slap Sasuke. Jiraiya and Naruto just stand there because Sasuke told them to. Naruto decided to go for it, but that's when Kisame decided to act as well. Once Jiraiya saw Naruto's life in danger, he immediately made a move, and that's how the fight was won. Sasuke is kinda dumb there, cause if he allowed Jiraiya to actually do something, he would have gotten his revenge, but whatever. And people have the freaking audacity to finish an unfinished statement by Kisame after they ran about Itachi's power that we don't even know the end of as a way to claim, see, Itachi could have beaten Jiraiya, after claiming the original statement they made was false. No, shut up, you're stupid. So we conclude that Itachi's mission was to actually capture Naruto. But Obito said he was only there to remind Danzo he's alive. Yeah, was he though? I'm not gonna go against statements here, but people feel comfortable calling everything Itachi does or says a lie as a way to justify it. Well, it's my turn to say that Obito was the one who lied to Sasuke. The reason I say that is because his goal was to win over Sasuke. He even said that he won him over after Sasuke awakened his Mangekyo. Even Kakashi said that Sasuke was brainwashed by Madara. I know, that's not enough evidence that he lied, but guess what solidifies it? The fact that Obito also lied when Sasuke said he was the one behind the Nine-Tails attack. Obito claimed it was a lie made by Itachi, so Obito was the one lying, doing whatever it takes to win Sasuke over. I mean, do you seriously think the first official move the Akatsuki makes in order to capture a Biju was simply Itachi wanting to protect his little brother? How do you imagine he had the conversation with Pain? Can you please let me go check on my brother whom I traumatized as a 7-year-old? As if Itachi has any authority to make a move like that to begin with. Wait, I forgot that Itachi tards are capable of claiming that Pain was scared of Itachi, so that's a possibility in their minds. Whatever. But, you might be wondering, if Itachi was doing all that, how was he protecting the leaf? I'll tell you how. Contrary to what many people think, Itachi didn't join the Akatsuki specifically to prevent the Akatsuki from attacking the leaf. That was a deal he made even before joining the Akatsuki. The deal was that Itachi would help Obito kill the Uchiha under the condition that he lays no hand on the leaf or Sasuke. But then he tells Hiruzen, if I remember correctly, that he joined the Akatsuki for shelter as a missing nin. And when he meets Obito the first time he left the village, Obito says something along the lines of, "Did you think about the offer?" Which to me sounds like they were striking another deal, and I think I can guess what that is. Now, Obito wouldn't allow Itachi to join the Akatsuki when he knows that his allegiance lies within the leaf. So what's the point of having him there? I can answer that. Remember his deal with Itachi to not touch Konoha? Well, how is he supposed to capture Nine-Tails without touching Konoha? Did you get it yet? Exactly. He agreed to provide shelter and protection for Itachi as a missing nin if he helps capture Biju for the Akatsuki. And well, he technically was an accomplice in the capture of Four Tails, so we know he has no issues there, and we know Itachi prioritizes the mission over his pacifism since he killed a literal kid during his Anbu days. Okay, I hear you. Naruto isn't Four Tails or a random kid. He's basically a weapon of the leaf. How is capturing him gonna protect the leaf? Ho ho ho, I got you there as well, buddy. What happened after Itachi died and there being no one assigned the mission to capture Kyuubi? Pain attacked, destroyed the whole village, and almost captured Kyuubi himself. Not quietly like Itachi tried to do. So, yeah, capturing Kyuubi was the perfect way to protect Konoha, which also makes sense as Obito said, there is nothing stopping him from going to the leaf now after Itachi died. It makes me think that because Itachi died, there is no one to capture the Nine-Tails, which was the condition for Itachi's alignment with the Akatsuki. So yeah, this is the perfect case in my opinion. Do you disagree? If so, tell me why you're wrong as hell. In the end, hope you guys enjoyed. If so, like and subscribe, please, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.